is up, everyone? It's Monday morning here. We got to get back in the flow of things.
Sorry, we started the video with another burnout, but still broken.
As you guys saw in the last video, this happened.
And there goes the rear end.
Oh yeah, she's there. First test drive, making all this jam, grenaded the diff in like, dude, we didn't even drive a mile.
You guys were like 20 seconds down the road.
20 seconds on the road.
I've had plenty of people DM me and tell me if you don't do the subframe bushings and the diff bushings, they grenade.
And well, we did it. Grenaded. So I got a new diff for it. We got an IS diff. I guess they're supposed to be stronger. I think they're the same thing. But we're gonna get that in there in the meantime so we can get this car rolling around one night, and then we can figure out a bigger rear end option, like maybe do a Ford rear or something so it just doesn't ever break again. Yeah. But we've been having so much fun with the car. I didn't want to stop just yet. Even though it's broken, we're gonna start other mods in the meantime. So we have all this power now. We're gonna have a good diff in there soon enough. But we still have this little baby tire on there. 18 by 8 plus like 40, and look at it. It's like, how much more room can you fit in there?
Not much.
Not much. We figured we needed a solution to that, and well, it has just arrived. Drum roll, please. 1, 2, 3. We have a bunch of fiberglass in a box.
Yeah, kind of some more shit.
Yeah, Spoon loves kind of cars, so we'll get that 2-in-1 right here.
Nobody ever remembered anyone for being
stock body.
Stock body.
It's a fact. So, dude, check this thing out. We have an open it. It literally just came in right here. What you see in the plastic wrap, a Street Hunter's new Gen 1 BRZ wide body kit. Never did I ever think I would be a wide body FRS kid.
Live it, breathe it.
You either die, what is it? You either die a hero or live long enough to become a villain, right? Is that what they say? Street Hunter just came out with their new wide body kit. It's gangster.
It's gangster.
Spoon loves it.
My car wasn't practical. People don't understand that. Everybody wanted me to get this kit. It's not practical for a drift car.
It is and it isn't. It's just maybe a little bit more of a kit than Spoon anticipated for his car. It's actually made so you can't drift with it. Like the bigger front arches and stuff.
I get it. They're just gonna feel bad the minute I drive off track and destroy half of the kit.
You know, he's the pessimistic one. So right here is all the components we need to basically wide body our FRS and make this thing look gangster. So I'm excited we can get a big ass tire in this thing without having to put some radials on it. And
it's gonna look gangster.
And it's gonna look cool. Come on, I've like never had an excuse to actually wide, like we put over fenders on a car, but that's different. That's not a wide body. Like I've never had the excuse to wide body a car, and here it is. Spoon's hyped, so it's like sick. So let's start pulling it out, see what we got. And honestly, today I just want to mock it up and really see what we got going on. We've seen the renders of it, but I'm really excited to see the quality of it and just kind of see how much wider this kit actually is. All right, there's a lot of pieces to this thing.
It's a wide body kit.
It is definitely good. Oh my God, look how big this is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick, dude. It's gonna be juicy. So we are missing one thing, the trunk. They make a super cool first gen trunk.
I wanted one.
And that is still coming in, so maybe send two. Send two, please. All right, so first thing we're gonna open is the bumper. This is like the
piece de resistance.
So it's sick because they give us, instead of just putting lips and stuff on an OEM bumper, they have a full replacement bumper. So let's check it out. As you guys know, Spoon's a big fiberglass guy, so he's actually the perfect person to judge this thing. I don't know, the inside looks crazy. Like, it looks like good stuff. What do you think, Spoon? What do you think about the quality so far?
It's nice. It's strong. Yeah, flexible.
Looks nice. It doesn't look wavy or anything, too.
It's actually fiberglass and not more gel coat than fiberglass.
This reminds me of like the new GR86 bumper. That's with the.
Exactly.
See how it kind of.
Yeah, you can tell that they took inspiration. Yeah.
Well, now I got plenty of room for the intercooler too. We might have to put a bigger intercooler in it to fill it out. It's nice too. It doesn't look like it needs a bunch of body work. I feel like every time I get fiberglass, you have to spend like 4 days worth of body work just on the fiberglass alone. But
prime it, sand it, paint it.
Has like all the OEM mounting, like all the same. Could use OEM brackets and stuff. That's good. Yeah, look at the back of it, dude. You see all the actual fiberglass. You actually see all the fiberglass mesh in it, which is really nice.
You gonna cut this thing up, Spoon?
Damn right. See the front bumper?
Oh wow. Direct replacement?
Yes, sir.
Street Hunter. The best in the game.
Oh, it's a full splitter, dude.
Oh yeah. It's like
Oh, that's crazy.
dude, this thing's so
And you know what? We could trim this too if we wanted to make it like a different shape. I'm just saying if you want, if you have different style. But it's thick, it's functional. This actually bolts straight to the chassis on the inside. So it's gonna be a functional splitter. So instead of adding just a flare to the factory fender, it's a full fender replacement. Look how big that vent is.
Holy shit.
Bro, this thing's gonna be so juicy. This poor car is about to
Holy shit.
Here's the big piece, the rear quarter. Want to do the honor? Nuts. I'm hyped because like a lot of these kits that have already been installed have been just more fancy cars, which is cool. It's a vibe, but I'm actually really excited to see it with like a meaty fitment on the thing. It goes lower. Goes lower. There we go. Jesus. See? Now we have all the room.
Big thick tire.
Little 305 on that thing. Something
315.
315, something crazy. See, this will fix our issue. Now let's just get the rest of it unpacked. There she is. There's the kit. So we're still missing the trunk, but besides that, it is all here. We have front, rear, side skirts, side skirt splitters, rear splitter, I guess I'll call it diffuser.
That is really cool.
Yeah, that's a good piece. Some bracketry, and they also sent us a set of lug nuts and a steering wheel to go with it. So we have the full package here to make it a full Street Hunter car, and then of course we need some wheels and quills to tie it all together, but we're still trying to decide on wheels.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
We got a lot of work ahead of us, but I'm very excited for it. I've always wanted a wide body car, but I've never had a good excuse for it. I think this car,
This is the perfect excuse.
it's a perfect car for it. And honestly, like stock body is a vibe. I love these things stock body, and Street Hunter does make a full stock body kit for this car. If you guys remember, we did a Street Hunter stock body kit for my 22 BRZ. It looks phenomenal because it just looks like OEM plus components, but we gotta turn it up a little bit, and well, here we go. We turned it all the way up. So I'm thinking we dry mock this thing today. Sound good? So luckily, the whole front end is just a full replacement.
Drill some holes, shave a little bit here and there, and should blow right on.
Go from there. All right, let's get this thing on jack stands and get to work.
When the camera is in my face.
Oh, you got work coming your way.
Oh my god.
You finished 186. You ready for another one?
Oh damn, this kid looks good. Aggressive. Very aggressive.
Finish the first Gen 86. Not a second Gen.
We were
86.
thinking the other day, we actually have all three generations.
A86, GT86, and Jimmy's got the GR86. He's got all three generations. Trifecta. Keep this, reuse this.
Whenever bolting new panels on, if you could reuse factory brackets, it always makes a better fitment. Like this upper piece right here, the little hood seal, you can already tell how nice this kit's gonna fit by how well this thing fits, right? Just kind of clicks into place.
There we go. Anybody need a stock for an NDM sleeve?
I think the bumper will fit without the wide body extension.
Almost positive.
It looks like it is. Because it looks like, look, it's like a add-on piece, so let's see how it fits. It's a lot of bracketry here. Wow, that's it brings the nose out so far. That's crazy. It's gonna be a whole different looking car. So nice not working on a car that's 30 years old and all the clips just break when you touch them. Spoke too soon, Austin.
I thought it was free.
There's always one more. Oh, wait.
You beat me?
Oh, I was so close. There's a stupid 10 mil back here.
I got the point.
In the Fast and Furious, and he's like, I almost had you. That's good enough.
You almost had me?
Save that. You need some nicer headlights, Jim.
Do I?
Yeah.
Which ones are the cool ones? There we go. One more stock front end. Hello.
That's a lot of pieces.
Oh my god.
It reminds me of like when you buy like one of those model cars.
Yeah.
You gotta put it all together.
Clip the plastic ends off and
That is big. Thick.
I like that.
stuff. Why is the hammer out?
On these FRSs, the minute you put any wider wheel, they hit right there.
Oh yeah, you did some spicy stuff on your car.
Oh yeah, I made a lot of room in my car. You don't gotta go that crazy.
Okay, good.
So, unless you want to go that crazy. Are you gonna put big angle on this?
I don't know.
I mean, we could always cut it later. If you get to that point.
Give it the spoon treatment, I guess.
It's your car, you get the first hit.
I'm just throwing this stuff in, right?
Oh yeah.
This whole thing?
Yeah, just try to round that in.
This is awful.
Fold one edge over at a time and then fold the other one on top of it.
Oh, like I'm wrapping a present.
Yeah. Come on, get after.
Surely we have a bigger hammer.
You said bigger hammer, right? Come on, it's gonna feel good for the soul.
Let me get that thing a whack. So this is for clearance?
Yeah.
Yeah, Clarence.
Clearance.
Clarence.
His parents have a real good marriage.
The future owner of this car, like a few years on the road, will just be like,
What boys?
what? Yeah.
Goddamn internet kids.
Feels good for the soul.
Yeah, it's nice. Now we can get the big old juicy wheels on here.
You know, put a flat disc, throw some primer on it.
They'll never know.
Nobody will ever see it.
So we're gonna have to drill some holes in them. Of course, we might have to trim some of the brackets, and we might have to heat it up just a little bit to move it around, just because, you know, when they cure and they sit around for a while, they'll kind of bow a little bit. But first try, Mark. You know what's cool? Look at it. Has a little Subaru stamp in here, like factory. The fender won't fully mock up just yet because we actually have to cut this out just like factory. So I think what it's because of this.
Yeah.
So it kind of sits in a little bit deeper. So
So if you like a factory fender, this is already cut out.
yeah, look at it. That's funny. It looks like they actually molded based on a factory fender, which is really nice, right? So we have all the factory markings down here. So usually these never actually line up, but I'm having pretty good confidence in this piece that we could use the OEM fender bolt marks and hopefully bolt it up just like that. So we should have that all around the fender.
Like OEM?
Usually with most brands, when you get a replacement fender, even when they're metal, like these holes never line up, especially fiberglass, but dude, they've all lined up perfect so far. It's off to a great start. Kept the hood on because the front end was square with this hood on, so we're kind of using this metal hood as like a foundation for setting the rest of the setup.
It's not staying.
It's not staying, don't worry. This thing's definitely not staying. Wow. That was not even like setting anything. Usually you get the.
That's very impressive.
Wow. Hell yeah. So this is a little ugly right here, right? Of course, but this looks like it utilizes a factory piece, and there's quite a few options for these.
There's so many options for them. It's same thing with the headlights.
Yeah. So we got to figure out which one's not corny, because I don't know FRS and BRZ stuff.
It can go wrong real fast.
Real fast, right? Because if you look at the stock fender, you have these things. This one's definitely one of the not cool ones, that's for sure. Like, it's cool that it has the 8.6 on it and the little boxer engine, but not.
We can get something wavier.
Yeah, definitely something wavier. So this together brainlessly. Like it was literally drill holes in both of them and all lined up to commit. So before we bang out the other side and get the front bumper on, I want to get one of the rear. Oh my God, can you see through the lens right now? We're gonna get a rear quarter on because I'm dying to see how overall thicker this car is. Like this already is crazy. The replacement gas door, watch. Perfect, these never fit either. All right, time to drill some more holes.
This is the point of no return for real, for real.
You're right, for real, for real. Imagine just running the front. The true point of no return.
You ready for that?
Born ready, man.
66,000 miles on this?
Yeah. Think about it when these first came out. People were wide bodying them before they even got registered. You know what I'm saying? Like there was some 500-mile FRSs with wide bodies on them, so.
Very true.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Gotta pull the gas lid off.
Yeah, that's true.
There, ow.
Man, first hole's drilled. So this one's a little bit trickier because it's got no like alignment holes other than the gas cap, right?
Yeah. So if you're not going to paint your entire car, tape the quarter panel off.
Because you're gonna scratch shit out of it.
How tight is the front? Pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
You ready?
Little Clico, hold it in place. Temp rivet. Follows this body line real nice. We kind of use this as our baseline. It's good, just makes the hip even bigger. This thing def got a BBL, you know what I'm saying? This kit actually does utilize a factory rear bumper, which is great. It works really well. It actually hugs this whole line super, super clean. But we still got to clean the edges up. I cannot be mad about this. The lower valence will really tie it all together. 4 inches. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's life changing.
That is really a lot of wheel though too. All right, let's get the other quarter out. It's like it's big as hell, but it flows really well. Like it's subtle. I mean, for how unsubtle it is, it's subtle.
These cars take a while.
They take a while. But now when you say it makes 600 horsepower, it doesn't look as dorky. You know what I mean? Like now you're like, yeah, it does. So good, dude. Holy shit.
Wow.
It's like perfect the whole way.
Wow.
You know, he's done a lot of fiberglass work in his life.
In the past year and a half.
Okay, I just gotta trim for the headlight a little bit on this side.
Oh, I know what it is.
What are we hitting?
Bash bar.
Oh, really? Yeah, the end of it, huh?
Yeah. Do you want to cut the end of the bash bar off, or do you want to take the bash bar off?
We can cut the end off. That's fine. The front bumper still needs a little finesse. It's still hitting the bash bar a little bit, and we got to clean up around the headlights. But for now, hood line looks great. We don't have the hood seal in yet. This is what the OEM fitment looks like until you put the hood seal in. So this is pretty spot on. So
Gotta go on a little bit more.
yeah, it's crazy. It makes it look so much newer.
That's a good look.
Where is it? Which piece?
That one, you gotta drill a hole into the bumper.
Yeah, these have studs on it, but then these.
It doesn't look as aggressive now that it's on the car.
Yeah, right? No, 100%. I think the same thing. It's a lot more subtle than I thought it was gonna be. Not bad. Couple holes drilled, couple bolts put in. We still gotta get the skirts on, but Spoon, you got a haircut, so I'll catch you later.
So I'll see you boys in the morning. Ooh, she got a butt now.
That's almost the best part. Look how wide the rear looks, dude.
I'm team little booty, but.
Alright.
And I'm back.
Fresh so cut. While Spoon was gone, I got to work. I got the front end.
You did a great. I mean, this is.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I didn't want to trim too much off. I'd rather under trim.
No, you did a great job. I was proud. You sent me pictures last night. I was so proud.
And got the side skirt on, which was honestly too easy. I was super stressed about the skirt.
That was the easiest part?
It just went like this and went. And then it was like, there was no gas. It just laid where it laid. So honestly, I was very intimidated when this kit showed up with all the pieces, but it's kind of just all landing where it wants to land. and it's been pretty easy so far. It's just tedious.
Most tedious part is the trimming the front bumper.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that it's got to go around. So.
And we're using a lot of factory mounting hardware, which some people don't account for.
Very true. One of the big pieces of the puzzle here is this front splitter, right? As you can tell, me and Spoon have this thing all mounted up. The only issue we had so far was the fact that the intercooler was exactly in the way for the end, for the brackets. So right, so this bracket is what supports this whole splitter, which makes it like an actual usable splitter. We could actually stand on this freaking thing, and it holds the front bumper up, and it makes this front end durable, right? So this thing can take a way better hit than this thing. It's not supported by the weight of the bumper for once. So we really want to utilize these. Pretty intrusive for the intercooler, so we might actually have to flip the intercooler and put the end tanks up here, which is fine. Spoon said he's cool for it, as long as Spoon's down for it.
Listen, it needs it. It'll make the bumper feel more full.
Yeah, then we could mount the intercooler so it actually fills up the whole mouth better. We weren't anticipating wide bodying this car when we put an intercooler on it.
Not at all. But here we are.
Adapt, improvise, overcome. But it's pretty cool, right? So this mounts actually to the factory crash bar support. We still have room for our crash bar if we want to get it in here. We're gonna have to modify that too, which is no problem. These brackets are really nice. They're really strong, really durable, comes with stainless hardware, and it should be able to support this whole lip up. So we gotta do some trimming before we can mount it up, but it's coming together. More trimming. So the front end's basically all tied together. The lip like really brings the whole front together. It ties it all in. It makes it a lot more sturdy too. So this thing not only does it look good, it's got the aerodynamic properties, whatever, but it's stout. You could wax stuff on this, and we all know we get nervous at that when these cars get low, right? This whole corner line's amazing. Door gap, hood gap, front end gap. This is all good to go. That side we need a little bit more tweaking, but it's fiberglass at the end of the day. That's what you're gonna get. But this stuff so far has been very easy to work with. You know, I have no patience for fiberglass. So we got two more major pieces of puzzle, right? So we have side skirt extension, and we have the rear valance. We only have time to mock this up, so let's get this thing on and see how it looks. That sits in there nice. That's good. Do we color match these, or do we do these black?
Black with the red color match behind it will go hard.
Yeah. We might have to render it up to figure that out.
Figure out how far you want them in or out.
Side splitters are always tricky, right? Because you can mount them kind of how you want. You can mount them out here. You can mount them all the way in here. Doesn't really matter. It's kind of just meant to add a little extra aggressive to the car and tie it all together. I like when they're a little subtle. So I'm probably gonna do like, let's see, like a finger on this side, and we'll just match this gap down the whole side. It seems like everyone has their own position for it, but I like that right there. So I'm just self-tappering these for now. So when we take it all off, it's easy to then put nut and bolts with big washers on these off the car and then put the skirt on.
Body fastener.
Body fastener. Side splitter definitely tied together. We ran it on the less aggressive side, but I like it. It's more subtle. It really ties the car together. We got a rear splitter left that we still have to mock up. We have to wait for the trunk to come in. I think that'll really end up tying the entire thing together. I can't believe we just mocked up all of this in like less than one work day. Like
fiberglass, that says a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That says a lot. So, man, we still got some work to do. We got some fitting, some trimming, some body work, and well, a lot of prep, but it looks sick. Cut the arches, do all the trimming, everything. Why, you know, this stuff's a lot of work, but this one will be really worth it. I'm dying to see this thing in red because I don't think I've seen this kit in red yet. No. I think red will look spicy. And then we got to pick wheels, dude. Like, so I have my LXZs from these are my drift spares on my coupe, and they might go crazy on here. Like, I forgot I even had these things, but these are 18 by 11, and like, look how puny. Like, they're 18 by 11, like +5, like something crazy aggressive. Oh, that's actually mint. That would work with a fitted tire. Oh, dude, the LXZ goes crazy on here.
Does it?
Yeah, that really ties the kit together.
No way. I should have like saved those for later. Big reveal. Nah, whatever.
That looks really good.
That looks sick. I think that's actually gonna look incredible on there.
thick, juicy tire. I like that.
Thank you, Austin.
But full Street Hunter Gen 1 kit. This is something else, something different. And honestly, it's refreshing and exciting. So for now, we ran out of time. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. Spoon,
Have a wonderful night.
Because I